Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondee and Marci Nettles. We are your hosts tonight, the last TFR Motivation Monday Zoom of the year.
That's just absolutely crazy. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, this year, right?
Seriously.
So we know that not everybody can always hop on here with us live. So we want to make sure you guys know all you have to do is go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Team Freedom Reigns. When you subscribe, make sure that you also ding the bell, because that way you'll get notifications every time we upload new content. So please make sure and go and subscribe on YouTube to Team Freedom Reigns, just as you see it down there on the bottom. All right, so we're gonna hop right into the call topic this time. You're jumping in there. We gotta cover this space because this has been a year for the books.
Can we start to jump already?
I know.
Do we have to wait 3.5 days?
No, well, we need to finish the year. We need to finish it out strong. We need to, to really kind of take a look at the year first of all and see what it's been like and see why we need to take a deep breath, right? Mm-hmm. We have got so many great things going on right now. We have to make sure that we cover them all. So we want to share with you guys how you can actually say goodbye to 2020 in a really powerful way as we, jump that chasm into 2021.
Right. Wow, that's a perfect description.
Exactly 2020.
Picture.
Do you guys all feel us? Do you feel the roller coaster of 2020 and what has happened this year? I mean, seriously, give us your favorite emoji or just your favorite recollection or just whatever you want to say about 2020 right now, because we don't care. It's in the comment section. Nobody's going to see it in the recording. You can put whatever you want in there because you deserve it. You have made it to the last 3 days of 2020, right? It has been, oh my gosh. Yes. So excited for the new year. Absolutely. So excited. Well, guys, there's been lows. Right? A lot of lows, including a lot of people have been really sick. Maybe you have been. I know that we had a time period that we were under the weather for like 3 weeks time, right? And so there's been a lot of illness and our health hasn't been, or at least those people that we know and love and care about has not been always optimal here in 2020. How about the time separated from your family when you'd really like to be there, maybe wanting to care for those people that have been sick, or wanted to be close to someone and you've been told that you can't, that you have to social distance or that you have to wear a mask, you can't touch, you can't go to church, all the things that we wanted to do. And then being deemed non-essential.
Somebody makes those decisions and most of the time they're not fair.
No, it's not. And I don't understand it myself. And then I also want to look on the other side of that is how about being deemed essential and having to go into circumstances that are really compromising your wellness and your family's safety. I mean, it could go both ways there. And then this is one of the things that I saw the most on Facebook over the month of December is the holidays are going to be so different, right? Or the holidays were just so different. What does that even mean other than, just those things above?
Undefined.
Right. Seriously. And then all of this creates stress all the way around there. Is there any other lows that you can think of, or does that kind of pretty much surmise the lows?
It pretty much encompasses it. It's just it's been such a learning experience this year, adapting and pivoting and really learning the definition of how much can people handle. And how many amazing things can people do under stress? Sometimes we have to get in a situation where we're just forced to look at it where we don't have a choice. And then we awe at the miraculous things that come out of it. And we have incredibly low self-esteem and pity and mourning about all the bad things. But human beings are the most resilient thing God ever created. So there's always hope.
There is. And that's the beautiful thing is that just like with winter, spring always follows winter.
Yep.
When it's dark, light will always come, right? It's the darkness, the night and the daytime. So when there's lows, there's also highs, guys. It's just a matter of looking at it and identifying the highs. We don't want to get stuck in the lows, but we've got to look for sometimes you have to look deep, right? To be able to find the highs of a circumstance. And in 2020, there was a lot of highs, including our health and knowing the importance of it, right?
Absolutely.
Sharing that with other people. And then the second one, their blessing of working from home How many of you have been able to look at this past year and been grateful, no matter what size of a business that you have, that you had it and that you could do it from home? So many people didn't have that opportunity. So what a blessing, what a high that has been in 2020, being able to work our LifeVantage business from home. You brought up this one, the next one, learned we can do things we thought we couldn't.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times. I'll put it this way. If I had $1 for every person I heard say, I will never do a Facebook Live, and then watch them do a Facebook Live, I'd have more than $10. I know that.
You'd have a heck of a lot.
Lots and lots of people, when your back's up against the wall and there's things on the line, you just figure stuff out. That's what human beings do best, is figure stuff out.
Yeah. So guys, I want you to actually, in the comment section, I want you to put down something that you did in 2020 that you thought you never could.
Oh.
Was it maybe learning how to use Zoom better, or daring to hop on social media all of a sudden in 2020, where before you thought that you just weren't somebody that could do that, right? What is something that in 2020 you figured out that you could do? Because think about the big people out there. Think about Tony Robbins. Think about Eric Worre. Think about what they did when the wall came up against them and the things that they were used to doing. They built grandstands. They built Zoom rooms that held 40,000 people. And that gave the opportunity to so many more, right? Seriously.
And even on the very small, insignificant side of that, seemingly, we as a family went out to a river bottom and gathered rocks. I would have sworn I would never go out and gather rocks and then paint the rocks and then go leave them around our neighborhood for strangers. We didn't even see the people. That was days were brightened by it. But when we knew, we came back to look for the rock and it was gone, it impacted somebody so much they took the rock with them. And those are just painted rocks with cool sayings on them. It's amazing some of the little things that people did that made a big difference in someone's life. You never know how impactful some of those things can be. And we heard about people that were this close to doing something silly that they would never, that they would never thought of before. And somebody opened a door for them, or somebody said hello, or somebody gave them a flower, and it changed everything. It's the small things, but it's the sometimes that can turn into huge things. And we never know how insignificant or significant something insignificant may seem until it unfolds. And it's giving somebody a flower that came from a weed, pull the flower off a weed and give it to somebody and watch that smile just beam and watch God's magic in their face light up and go home and just share that forward. It's amazing.
Yeah. And even in that, what you just shared, how about the time with the people you love and care about? Maybe you had some additional time that you normally wouldn't have without the year of 2020, right? I know one of the things that we did that I had never done before was at Christmas time, we actually had our grandkids over, and with our younger children, I made sugar cookies. I'm not a sugar cookie maker,
but they were good.
And I made sugar cookies, right? And had the best time with the girls. And we just had a really great time. But that's something that came in 2020 that wouldn't have happened without the extra time or the year that we've had, and when it comes to essentials, do you know that problem solvers are always essential? Always. And who do we know that are problem solvers?
Every single person who decides to be.
And
looks for problems.
Yeah. Every single person that's on here, right? Every single one of you is a problem solver. And that means that you are absolutely essential. Now, would we have necessarily realized that without having had the differentiation? Yeah, thanks.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was a really hard one of 2020, right? No, not necessarily. But I want you to know that every single one of you are 100% essential.
Yes.
Not just
God
in LifeVantage,
no
but yes, in this life. Absolutely. So highs and lows to 2020, guys. So, we wanted to start this call out with just really kind of recognizing, it's been a tough year. And it's one that we're all ready to say goodbye to, right? But before we say goodbye to it, we have to recognize the highs to it as well. As a matter of fact, when we were talking about what Eric Worre and what Tony Robbins have done in this year, 2020, in creating a platform that will reach many more people than they ever could have done in person by utilizing Zoom for their amazing, personal growth and network marketing and all the training that they do. Well, let's talk just a second about what LifeVantage did in 2020 that I'm not so sure would have come about without what has happened this year.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how fast the LifeVantage app came into being and how amazing it is, right, guys? That right there is a huge high. How about ITT, our system, the new videos, the launch guide, everything that we have to follow that just makes it work like this, right? How about the success mastery trainings? Those came about because of this pandemic.
Right.
Those amazing weekly trainings LifeVantage created for us, as well as the Tuesday night overviews, and how great have those been? And then the monthly marketing playbook, you know, it didn't come about until the end of March.
Out of necessity.
Yes, after the pandemic. And that created all the assets so that you could utilize social media the way that you could really take advantage of during this time. And it's not going to change, guys. Moving forward, all of these tools are going to be so great for you to be able to use in building your business. And then the promotions and the bundles that we've had this year, never before in the history of LifeVantage have we had a year of this many promotions.
I know. And
the product packaging and everything that has come about, never before. Not sure it would have happened without what's gone on this year. At least not that quick, not that much together, but LifeVantage has been there and they've had our backs this whole way. And then how about these amazing 777 calls? You know, 7 nights of calls with 7-figure earners to blow the socks off of your prospects. So these are all highs. These are all things that we maybe would not have realized without the year 2020. So I'm actually looking back on it, and I'm feeling much more positive and much more grateful for what we have gone through.
Absolutely. And one of the times, sometimes that we don't truly realize what we're capable of until we get into seemingly hopeless situations. And I found this picture because I remember when I was a kid, I was about 18 years old, and my father bought a new house and we had a quarter mile long driveway from the street where we turned off to our road. It was out in the middle of the mountains, and it was a mountain community, and everybody turned off of it. But it was a dirt road, and the dirt road in the mountains, when it rains, turns into major potholes. And I remember my dad saying, we don't have to accept this. So he went to all the neighbors, got up a fund, and they all pulled together to have that quarter mile strip of dirt road paved with 4 inches of asphalt. And it made it affordable for all the families. Like 15 families went in on it. Well, I remember that when you put steaming asphalt, I remember when they did it, just watching how hot it was with this molten stuff being laid down on top of dirt. Well, about 3 months later, through 4 inches of asphalt, we started to see this all over the place. These little bumps popping up in the middle of 4, and it was a seed. It was a plant that came up and literally ruined almost the road. Literally the molten rock on top of the seed didn't kill the seed. There was no water getting to the seeds underneath 4 inches of asphalt. But the life within them could not be extinguished so much that it came through. I mean, that plant, you could squash that plant on top of the asphalt. But the seed of life coming up through insurmountable odds breaks through asphalt like that. There's hope in all of us. We just have to find it. And a lot of times it's attached to our why, or as Marci said, when there are problems out there, there is not a single non-essential person. Because you may be the only person that could solve that person's problem based on your unique experiences that match their unique experiences, from the littlest thing to the biggest thing. It's why every single one of us has the potential to change somebody's life and provide hope when there seems like none. Just like that seed breaking through asphalt. It's just a matter of, are we willing to be the seed and go take on solving the problems that the world is now facing? And our company just happens to have the best solution to both of the 2 biggest problems that people are having right now, especially in this situation of this international pandemic. Health issues and financial issues. We happen to have solutions for both. So don't lose hope. We've got a tremendous amount of it. And this is interesting. I was looking at crisis, and I found a speech that President John F. Kennedy did when he talked about the word crisis. In the language of Chinese, it's 2 characters. One of them is danger, and the other is opportunity. How interesting is that? We look at crisis just as the crisis, the negative side of it, and we don't oftentimes look at the opportunity that presents itself in a crisis. And I think 2020 has opened a lot of people's eyes to what is possible in a global pandemic. We just have to look for the solutions. And I think 2021, with LifeVantage partnering with us and them being as proactive as they are, this is our opportunity to solve lots of people's problems. We just have to look at the opportunity side of the word crisis. And I love how in the English or in the Chinese language, those two characters, one is danger, the other is opportunity. The two together spell crisis. It's just a matter of how you look at it, whether you get stuck in the danger side or you look at the opportunity side to persevere through. So it's a great opportunity for us coming forward.
I guess it's kind of like, what are you going to focus on, right?
Right.
So are you going to focus on those lows that we went over in the roller coaster, or are you going to focus on the highs?
I think the best way to close out the year is to start now planning on the new year, kicking it this year's butt, so that you can just go and do that to 2020 with a smile on your face.
Sounds good to me.
That's what we're doing.
I think we should all get together and do a massive LifeVantage photo. I think that'd be great. One of the moving photos, so we can capture it all the way, right?
And I thought this was interesting. I found this scripture in the book of James, James 1, 2, and 4, and it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing." Consider it like what a jeweler does with gold. When they take gold and they put it into a molten situation where they literally melt it to burn off all of the impurities, what you're left with in this very stressful situation is you're left with pure gold, with no impurities, burning out. That's what this year is defining for us, is burning off, allowing us to focus on what is truly important, regardless of where we find ourselves or how we feel about ourselves, and looking at the opportunity. Consider it, this is called the refiner's fire. So let 2020 refine us and finish refining us so that we lack nothing in our game, because we've weathered it. So we can just go 2020, that's all you got. Come on.
Yeah. And you know what? I was just thinking when you were saying that a lot of us might be looking back on 2020 and having remorse or regret for maybe letting some time get away from us. I know I am, for sure. But instead, I think we need to really look back on it again and focus on what we have come through, the strength we have gained from it, the knowledge and the skills that we've gained during the time and on the path, and the decisions that we're going to make moving forward, right? Because part of moving into 2021 is looking at 2020 and seeing what we don't want any more of, and deciding what we're going to take with us into 2021 and what we're going to do with it. And I think that really comes down to, how are we going to take advantage of these last 3 days of the year?
Yeah, as you were saying, that was something that there's been a lot of very shy, introverted people with technology come out of their shell, because they're just talking to their phone. They're not talking to an audience. And there's been people that are thriving, or that would thrive in front of audiences. They love the live engagement, have to go, oh crap, what am I going to do now? I can't get in front of a stadium. I can't get in front of all these people. They've had to pivot and do the same thing. It levels the playing field. So previous fears aren't holding anybody back unless they allow themselves, because this is the opportunity we talk about on the other side of crisis.
Yeah. So guys, how are we going to say goodbye to 2020 in a powerful way? We are going to leverage all assets. We are going to leverage all tools, and we are going to leverage all promos. Now, if you guys were on Saturday's Success Mastery with Master Pro 10, Rachel Bacaric, some of these slides are going to look familiar to you, because in network marketing, that's what we do. And we're all on the same page, and we're all moving in the same direction, right? And so you're going to see that we're going to be reinforcing some of the things that Rachel shared on Saturday, as well as adding in and making sure that we've got everything in place for us to be able to move into 2021 after we have appropriately finished 2020. Because like we said before, LifeVantage has created the opportunity for us. All we have to do is grab hold and take advantage of it.
Right.
In a good way, not in a bad way, right? So let's talk about these things that we have available to us to finish out the year strong. First of all, we've got the Flip the Business switch. We've got this promotion that ends on the 31st, where you can make money in 3 different ways. You want to run through these 3 different ways?
The sell. So Product sales. Everybody wants to buy amazing products that work. We've got the ability to do that. So sell the products is a great way to make money with the commissions and the bonuses.
Yep. So get 5 new accounts that equal at least 500 in personal volume with a minimum of 40 in PV from each one of those new accounts in order for you to earn a share of the pool. Okay. The pool is ranged between $100 and $150 each month. And the cool thing is that you can get more than one share. You can get as many as you want.
Mm-hmm. The water is nice. Come on into the pool. Or you can reach. This is the rank advancement bonus. So from Pro 3 to Pro 6, you see the amount of money that it comes with that. And then when you maintain that rank, so reaching rank, shoot for the next rank, hold it, maintain it, and the company pays appropriately. That is amazing. That's what a debt-free company can do.
Yeah.
Put their money where their mouth is.
Seriously. And if you're part of Team Freedom Reigns, guys, if you are reaching for Pro 3, 4, 5, or 6 before the end of the month, please let us know, because we want to help you accomplish that amazing goal and earn these bonuses.
Earn it. And then mentor. This is probably the most underutilized skill in network marketing. Truly mentoring your people. First of all, believing in them. Second, equipping them. And the company goes a long way to equip us with the tools that we need. And the other is providing support and direction. We are masters at that. It's just a matter of whether we do it, and the company's incentivizing us to do it with cash bonuses ranging from $75 to $625, depending upon Pro 3 to Pro 6 rank. So go out there and mentor your people. And this is another thing. You don't have to be an expert. You can be mentored and then turn around a mentor. Be mentored and turn around a mentor. It's a user-friendly system.
Yep.
Capitalize on it.
And so to be able to qualify for the mentor, you need to have 500 in new sales volume yourself that you've created and be paid as a Pro 3. So great ways to make some additional cash. Now, here at Team Freedom Reigns, we also have weekly drawings, have been since the 1st of September. The final weekly drawing is this week. I can't believe the year is over, and so are the weekly drawings. The way that you can actually earn tickets now is we've actually upped the ante. For customers and silver pack distributors, you'll get 1 ticket into the drawing. For gold packs, you get 2. And for platinum packs or platinum bundles, you will get 3 tickets into the weekly drawing, which means you're also getting that many tickets into the grand drawing. Do you want to tell them about the grand drawing prize?
We could take a half hour talking about it. It's amazing. We're adding a new thing this week, and we'll show it to you on the Wednesday video.
Yeah, but it's basically just a loaded LifeVantage bag with so many different cool things in there, valued well over $150 now. But the drawings for those are going to be on January 1st. That's this Friday. Craziness.
Unbelievable.
So, all right, guys. So now let's move into the second thing you have available to help you build your business and finish out this year strong. So we've got the end of the year enrollment promotion going on. This started December 15th and it goes through the 31st. You can actually earn extra bonuses for distributor enrollments. So if you enroll a platinum pack and you have 200 in PV yourself, you can actually earn $500 now, because you're going to be getting an extra $100 bonus on top of it. For the platinum pack bundles, you'll get an extra $75, and the gold pack, you'll get an extra $50. Now, a great way to use those extra bonuses, go to people that are on the fence and say, hey, how about a tax deduction before the end of the year? Let's get your business started. And on top of it, I'm getting an extra $100 bonus for a promotion that's going on right now, and I'll kick it back to you.
That's a good strategy.
Guys, use it. It's amazing. People love to be able to get tax deductions, first of all, especially after a year like we've had this year. Many of us don't have as many tax deductions because no travel, right? And they'll be able to start an international business for $100 less. So go use that. Seriously, just go and use that. Use that.
Use it.
Use it. And then there's an additional way that this platinum bundle can benefit everyone. So it is available for existing distributors. Okay. You can actually, if you didn't come in as a platinum pack, you can upgrade to the platinum bundle. All right. And your enroller will get paid the bonuses.
That's cool.
And by the way, I want to tell you guys something, and I don't know if everybody would do that, but if you were somebody that are personally sponsored by us, come to us and we will either split that bonus with you or we will give you the whole bonus.
Right.
Seriously, if you want to get that platinum bundle, I'm just saying, having the conversation with your enroller could be a really beneficial thing for both of you. It gives volume to your enroller, and you could get that platinum bundle for a much reduced price. right? Getting that back seriously. And then you've got new distributors. Okay, new distributors that enroll, they must enroll with the $50 start kit, and then they can go back in on a separate purchase and purchase the platinum bundle. So the platinum bundle is what they rolled out at convention with the amazing display case. Okay, so
with trays, it is
the
so
coolest thing.
looking.
There is one of every single one of our products, including all of the different flavors of the regular Axios included in this.
So cool.
Okay, so it's a display case. It could start somebody's business. You get paid commissions, and your BC2 or BC3 can purchase this, and you will get the bonus yourself if you have a BC2 or a BC3. Okay, again, if you don't have a BC2 or a BC3, then that means that you could go and talk to your enroller about splitting that bonus or giving it to you all the way around. Right. Okay, so just answer's always no unless you ask.
That's right.
Right? For sure. So again, tax deduction. So if you are already a distributor purchasing the platinum bundle, because it is set up as a display case that you will be able to use for presentations, it is a tax deduction as a tool for your business. I am not a tax person. I am not giving you tax advice.
We don't play them on TV.
But it is a tool because it's a display. Okay, guys?
Yes.
So go get yours purchased. You've got 3 more days to do it.
These 777 calls, unbelievable. 7 days, 7 reasons, 7-figure earners. So there's what, four that have happened already. Tonight,
shortly.
Fred Graves interviewing Blue Elam.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. And you can see there on Tuesday and Wednesday which ones are coming up. These are absolutely amazing for prospects. Now, but we don't recommend you just put any prospect on it. There's got to be 2 things that they do first, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The first 2 steps.
Yeah, seriously, guys. So these calls, and by the way, I want you to put in the comment section if you've been on these calls, if you've had guests on these calls, if they've absolutely loved them, because the guests that we've had on there has been just totally blown away and excited to invite to the next call. And that's the idea around these, is get your prospects on here and get them excited about inviting their own prospects to the next call. So first of all, here's the Zoom ID and the password, and it is 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. So make sure that you are utilizing these calls, but you want to make sure that you set them up properly so they can maximize their experience. Okay, that means utilizing step 1 and 2 videos. So the 3-minute flip video and the 23-minute overview video, you want them to be able to see those before they hop on, because these calls are actually the perfect team connection. All right. Yes. It's validation on what can happen. So here's a script that Rachel had used on Success Mastery. Take a screenshot of this, because we want to be able to get through this call so that we can hop on that call and you guys can have time to remind your prospects that the call's coming up. But take a screenshot, and this is how you can prep them for the call, just by saying awesome after they've said yes, they'll be on the 7-figure earner call, and just let them know, all right, let's just make sure that you're set up properly. Just set aside 30 minutes of time so that you can watch this video and this video first, so you can be completely on board with what these people are going to be talking about. We want to set you up for, an amazing experience. So utilize that script right there. Now, Rachel gave us all a challenge. All right. And that challenge was for each one of us to have 7 people on these 777 calls this week. So we have tonight, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night's calls to be able to get 7 people on there. Do you guys accept Rachel's challenge? I know that we've already had a couple guests on, and I'm going to be working on getting the rest of our 7 in there before the end of it, because I'm taking this challenge. I absolutely want to do this. Do you accept Rachel's challenge? Put it in the comment section if you're accepting the challenge. Right. All right. So now we're almost done with this call, and there's still something else that we just have to address, because the roller coaster this year has definitely included our fitness. We were doing so great. We were getting up super early, going on our long walks. We were eating really well. And then it's always the and then. So does anybody else feel this? Do you guys understand that?
Happens.
Have any of you, maybe packed on a few extra pounds, or some inches of kind of miraculously appeared around your waist or other areas of your body? Well, guys, thank goodness we have got LifeVantage on our side, because here they are coming to the rescue again, right? Because this truly was me in quarantine before. Well, I wasn't quite that bad, but gosh, a girl can dream. But after, I am feeling like that. But so many of these memes are going around right now, and they have been for months. But have you guys felt like you've gained that quarantine physique?
COVID-19.
Oh, speaking of physique. Well, like I said, LifeVantage has got us covered, because they're coming to us with fitness bundles starting tomorrow, baby. All right, so starting tomorrow through the 31st of January. It is, because how many people come up to this time of year after the holidays and like, oh my goodness, and that's not even including COVID or anything that's gone on. So there's going to be 2 different bonus or promos that are going to be released tomorrow. The bundles, you can have the Healthy Restart bundle. That's Protandim NRF2, Probio, and Prebiotic. It's $21 in savings. And then the Fit Body Foundation bundle. That's going to include the protein powder, NRF2, NAD, and also Physique Fat Burn, another $21 in savings. Now, depending on what someone's fitness goals will determine what you're going to, present to them. So the one on the left, the Healthy Restart, that, somebody that wants to lose maybe 5 to 15 pounds. Somebody that wants to lose more than that, we definitely want to make sure that they're taking care of getting their NAD on board, right? That motivation. I love that NAD. And our fat burn is amazing. And then supplementing with the right protein powder to protect your muscle mass while you're losing the weight is so, so important.
Before you go to the next slide, I wanted to say something here that's very, very critical, and why this is such a good idea is that most people that are goal setters make New Year's resolutions. And most people who make New Year's resolutions, there's either it's number 1 position or number 2 position, because money and health go back and forth. This is a true, you can look this up. There's a very sad statistic when it comes to making New Year's resolutions and why most people don't succeed. Because they have an idea, they have a goal, they have a wish, but they have no system to help them get there. That's why these bundles are so important. So let these bundles, which is the system, the direction, the results you're looking for, be what breaks. Did you guys know this? You know what January 17th is? It's called Ditch New Year's Resolution Day. It's when people are so tired of losing in their New Year's resolution, they actually made a day that it's okay today to ditch your New Year's resolutions because you weren't achieving what you wanted because there was no system in place. Let these bundles be the Ditch New Year's Resolution Day busters, not just weight busters, scale busters, but the Ditch New Year's. Let these allow nobody to have to play the card of Ditch New Year's Resolutions Day, because it's actually kind of sad that there is a day, but it's because there's no system. This is the system that will help.
Yeah, well, and there's generally no system and no results. If we can help someone with a system and they can see results, then right there, you're going to have amazing raving fan customers with these products.
Results.
Yes. All right. So these New Year's fitness bundles, they go live 3 p.m. tomorrow, December 29th. It ends January 31st, and it's available for spot orders and for new customer or distributor orders. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? Well, first of all, you need to set your own personal goal.
Right.
For me, I want to lose 10 pounds, okay, before my 50th birthday, which is March 4th. So I want to lose 10 pounds. That's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. So what goal are you guys going to set? In the comment section, let us know what your goal is for the next 60, 90 days, because you've got to start out by setting your own goal. Do you have a goal at all?
I do. And I'll say it publicly because it's going to put extra pressure. Back when I was in my early 20s, I had a tool belt, a construction tool belt that I used as part of a costume that I want to put that costume back on for this amazing woman, because I still have the belt. It's still set at the setting that I used to fit into it when I was 23 years old. And it's probably about a 29 to 30 inch waist.
Wow.
So that's my goal, is to not have to suck in the gut to put the belt on. and you're going to be the beneficiary of that.
Okay, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
So have y'all set your goal? Are y'all putting it in the comment section? Let us know what your goal is. Now you've got to pick the bundle for yourself, okay? Because again, you need to be a product of the product. You can't get the benefits or the results if you don't use the products, but you also have to move your body, right? And eat well. So pick a bundle for yourself. And then find 3 friends to do a 30 to 90 day New Year's Fit challenge with you. All right.
That is so smart.
I know, seriously. And
everybody compare their results.
Yes. And it's much more fun when you're doing this type of thing with a group of people, especially if it's your friends, right? Your family, your spouse, whatever. Find 3 people at least to do this with you. So Rachel also provided us with another script for that, for the bundles. Hey, I'm starting a choose weight loss, fitness, whatever challenge in January. And my goal is to lose 10 pounds. So I'm in the best shape I can be for my 50th birthday. I'm looking for 3 friends to do it with me. Are you in?
Can I count on you to be one of the 3?
Will you support me and let's have some fun doing it?
Yep.
You know, whatever it is, make it fun, guys, because it's got to be fun for it to really, really work.
And it's not like it's an outlandish request, because chances are, with a very high degree of probability, they're looking to do the same thing. And the probably reason they don't is because they don't have a support group or a system. This gives them both.
Yep. Exactly. So here's some ideas for some group involvement after you get some people that say yes to you. Okay. Yes. Fitness accountability. Track your steps, guys. A minimum of 10,000 to start, and then just push it from there, right? You can do more than that. You could track even the levels if you want to do stairs, different things. How about taking online fitness classes together? Never before has it been easier to do this.
So cool.
Through Zoom, whether it's yoga, whether it's dance classes, a step class, whatever it is that you want to do. You can even work out together just on Zoom using weights, right? So an online fitness class together. Meal plans. Oh my gosh, guys. So I'm going to actually come back around to that one, because we have got an amazing Physique 30-day Smart Restart booklet that many of you may not even know about. Okay. So, and then the product support, make sure that you utilize the friends and family plan, right? So you get your 3 people that say that they want to do this with you, give them the opportunity to get 3 people too. And then they can give their coupon code for the friends and family plan to their 3 people for $10 off.
Right.
So,
and a $10 bonus.
Yes. So take advantage of all of those things. So here, I'm going to stop the share really fast because I want to share a different screen with you. Oh, you're going to see my Facebook there for just a moment. All right. So in your back office, you want to log in. And when you're in there, you're going to go to communications under library. All right. So you see this communications library, you're going to go to Physique, and this is where it was supposed to be open to, but yeah, that's what happens. So you're going to click on Physique, and you're going to go to the 30-day Smart Restart book right there. Do you see this? Physique 30-day Smart Restart. It's going to give you all kinds of amazing things here. It's going to give you meal plans. It's going to give you ideas on how to change the way you've been living your life, how to track it. You will have 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 calorie meal plans that you can use. So go and get that and use it. And you can share that with the people that are going to also be part of that with you. Okay. So let's get back in here and keep on going on here. So those are some ideas for your group involvement. So guys, it just comes down to this and how you're going to say goodbye to 2020 in a powerful way. And that is, first of all, looking back on 2020 and realizing there was downs, but realizing there was way more ups and just being grateful for those. And then you're going to go through all of the things that we just talked about. 1, you're going to utilize the Sell, Reach, and Mentor bonuses of the Flip the Business Switch. 2, the Enroll promo for extra cash and tax deductions. 3,
the 777 calls.
Getting 7 people on those, right? And
7 prospects on them. Pick your bundle and invite your friends.
Yep.
Because again, it's the support group. First, the system and that is lacking, and the second is the support group that is lacking, which is why people don't do it. You can overcome both of these with this amazing promotion. This is wisdom. Our company is so amazing how they figure this stuff out. And 5, what?
The raffle tickets for the raffle that'll be
because we want to give free stuff away.
Yep, for sure. So that's the way, guys. I mean, seriously, it's like we don't have to get too deep on this. We just got to recognize what we have in our hands, realize that we are problem solvers and that we are essential, and that people out there have problems that we have solutions to. So let's say goodbye to 2020 in a really amazing way, and just get ready to just hop right into 2021, because it's right around the corner and we are ready to go there, and we're ready to go there with
in a big way.
Yep.
And show 2020 our backside the whole year of 2021.
Right. All right, guys, thanks for being on here. Now hop off and get out there and give those reminders to your prospects for this 777 call that's happening in 20 minutes. Here we go.
Crush it, guys.